This application, ja3 for Android, is a straightforward PDF and DRMZ file reader. The home page is displayed and you can choose the Getting Started guide, which is displayed here, and scroll through it to see the different functions that are available in the application. By touching the screen, you get the top and bottom toolbars displayed, and by touching a link, you get a direct link to the various subject subsets. So by touching the contents at the top, you get the document outlines, or if there's none, they don't show. You can touch the individual pages at the bottom to select a page and then scroll through them or select another page as you wish. You can highlight individual sections from that toolbar, and you probably want to save that, so we can choose either to do that or to add a drawing. So here we've just used the freehand drawing option. We now select the option to save that. From the three dots menu on the right hand side, the document is saved, and we'll exit back to the home page. From the home page we can select the catalogues, and here we've got lots of catalogues, but we'll refresh it with the icon at the top right and it will tell us the updated catalogue file is being downloaded, and all of a sudden we see all these different catalogues and one of the test files, the Alice in Wonderland file, shown at the top. Now we'll select that by touching it and then deleting it so that you can see the process of authorizing a file. So we'll delete the file, and now it shows with no cover and a red blob. If we touch it again, it says, do I want to download it? And there is a free test code ABC, ABC, ABC. So it's now downloading that file and adding it, and the cover image has downloaded, it has appeared, and when the blob turns yellow, the file has completed its download. We can now touch that object and it'll ask us for an authorization code because it's a protected file, and we put in the ABC, ABC, ABC code that we were given as a free code, and when we do that and press the authorize button, it will go off, check over the internet, and which it's doing, and then it'll say, right, here's the document, and it actually shows it at where I was last looking, which was page 15. I can obviously do functions, as you can see from the upper toolbar, including selection of the search facility. So I'm going to search for the word rabbit, and then it will be clear, and if I press the little right arrow on the top far end of this, it will find the first hit from where I am, and you can see that at the bottom highlighted in pale purple, and pale grey below it is the next hit. So if I press the right arrow again, it will go and find the next hit and the next hit and the next hit and so on. If you run out of hits, it will obviously stop. So that's the basic search function, which is available from the toolbar. We're now exiting the app and we drop back to the home page. So if I pick that app again, it'll open at the catalogue area, and I'm now going to choose a different catalogue, the pocketbook one, which you can see with a little yellow blob because I haven't opened it yet. So I'll touch it to open it, and you can see there's a large number of separate pocketbook publications within this catalogue. So we might try and open one, say the one with a green blob, which means it's already been authorized, and here we see the 360-degree feedback pocketbook displayed in vertical scroll mode. If we go back to the home page, you can see that there's a files facility, and you can look at either recent files or all files. So if we select the Alice document, it'll go back to where we were in the Alice document. We can exit out of that again. So we'll go back to the home page. We can look at recent files with all files this time instead of the recent files, and we can see there's lots of other files. We choose the user guide at the bottom, which is a branded version of the Javelin for Android Reader, and this is a user guide for one of these versions. This particular document is a PDF rather than a DRMZ file, so it doesn't need authorization. This is the settings basic display, which you can then change some of the settings on the system, and we can also look at the download icon, and you can download PDFs, DRMZ files and catalog files in either XML or zip format. Publishers will normally provide the direct URL for these files, so it can be entered here.